guys, I'm going to show you here real quick the second part of this 8.4 review. This section here on the second worksheet helps you figure out how to find the angle measure if you know two sides to the triangle. So don't forget about the SOHCAHTOA acronym, because we're still going to need that. You're welcome to work through this. Don't forget about the inverse function. And I just want to remind you that on your calculators, in order to find the angle measure, you need to remember to do second and either sine, cosine, or tangent down here, depending on which one of the functions you use. So I'm going to go a little quicker on this video than I did the last one. My apologies, I know that was a little slow and dry, and I'm just trying to gauge my lessons here kind of the way I would in class and have your homework follow suit with it. So if we wanted to find the measure of angle t, which is what we're asked to do, notice that's to the nearest tenth, so just one decimal. I look at the angle they're asking me for, and then I look at the two sides they're given and ask myself, what relationship do those sides have to this angle? Well, this side's the opposite of this angle, and this one is the adjacent. Notice the hypotenuse is always its own named side. Never an opposite, never an adjacent. So what we have here is opposite and adjacent, so I have to use the tangent ratio of t, and I do opposite 14 root 3 over the adjacent of 34. Now on my calculator, what that looks like is second tangent of 14 times the square root of 3. Now if you're using a calculator like this, make sure you get out from under the square root before you divide by 34. And then when you hit enter, there is your answer. So the measure of angle t is approximately 35.5 degrees. Now make sure that when you hit your mode button, you're in the degree mode. If you're in radians, your answer comes up really weird and it doesn't make any sense. So we'll try one more problem on this page. I'll just do number 2 here. I'm looking for angle t, and with respect to angle t, this is the opposite and this is the hypotenuse, so I have to use the sine. So sine of t, opposite over hypotenuse, so 7 over 18. And then on my calculator, I'm going to do second sine of, again, that ratio was 7 over 18, 7 divided by 18, and hit enter. So 22.9 degrees. So the measure of angle t is approximately 22.9 degrees. Now the problems that I'm assigning you for homework look like this. And let me zoom out here really fast. Oops. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you are looking at these 9 questions here, and notice you're asked for 6 trig functions here, and they give you the measurements over here. So go ahead and substitute those in each time. And then these you're asked to find the angle measure, or I'm sorry, the length to the nearest hundredth. And here you're asked to find the angle measure, just like I did on the previous examples, to the nearest tenth. This problem here, you have all the information you need right here to figure out what they're asking you for. The distance, it says Diego used a theodolite to map a region of land for his class in geomorphology to determine the elevation of a vertical rock formation, which is what you're looking for right here. So if you took this angle, this is the opposite, this is the adjacent. So you're going to use the tangent ratio to get your final answer for this problem. Again, this is a review assignment from 8.4. We're going to pick up with 8.5 in our next lesson. Thank you, and don't forget when you're done, show me all your work. If you do your work on this for this paper on a separate sheet of paper, go ahead and take a picture of that or scan it and email it to me. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing some of you on Zoom if you're able to log into that. Don't forget, feel free to go ahead and log in and maybe Google some different videos on how to do problems, and always, of course, email me. Thank you so much, and have a great day.